Major General, do stay with us. Also joining us right now is our consulting editor, Major Arya. Major Arya, good morning. Major Arya, obviously, many would say that this is an attempt to keep the pot boiling, so to say. How do you see this? And, there is also the fact of, Major Arya, that there, in the Tawang sector particularly, there is a perception of, differing control lines for both sides. And this is not the first time, they have entered before as well. And both sides do try to keep domination in this particular line of actual control, at least in the Tawang sector. So what do you make of this and how do you see this going?
See, there are three things here. First of all, the line of actual control is perceptional. So it is not just a problem of Tawang only. This is a problem everywhere. Along the 3,500 kilometer line of actual control. That's number one. Number two, I don't think the Chinese came to fight. Because this is not how you come to fight. They came exactly for the same reasons that they had come to Doklam and the same reason that they had come to Galwan. The reasons are roughly the same. I mean, the inputs could be different, no doubt. The inputs will always be different. But in the sense that, let's try to scare the Indians, let's try to pass a message, let's try to do a bit of salami slicing. Now, the Indian army has stood firm. It has stood firm everywhere, which has thwarted their plans. But please understand that triggers this time could very well be Xi Jinping's, the ground that he's standing on is very shaky because of the COVID lockdowns. Their economy is taking a beating. And Xi Jinping wants a face saver after Taiwan. We must not forget that the Chinese, they took a beating after Taiwan because they had threatened to blow Nancy Pelosi's plane out of the sky. They said, we'll invade Taiwan directly, not through the foreign ministry, or MOFA, as they say, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but through various channels of China, the media houses. They had made very aggressive statements and statements of intent. So this is what has happened. Now, I would like Nupur to take a few questions from the guests, and General Sinha is there. My question goes to General Sinha. Sir, the Chinese have come there, they've been thwarted, sir. And I've been saying all along that they will come again and again. They will not stop, sir, unless they are stopped. They will keep on coming again and again, sir. They came in Sikkim, then in Ladakh, now in Arunachal. It's a matter, it doesn't matter if they are, like you very rightly mentioned, sir, that we are at a dominating height here in this particular area. But they still chose to come. They want to change the geography. Do you think they will also come to Uttarakhand? Do you think they'll also come to Himachal Pradesh? Because the line of control extends there also. Do you think down the line, sir, not today or tomorrow, but maybe 2-3 years from now, do you think there'll be stress all around the LAC?
In my mind, in my understanding and a strategic understanding of this area, the Chinese, if anything is going to happen in down the line, maybe next year or 2-3 years, it's going to happen in northern border. You take it; it's going to happen. Not along what you have said. The central sector, Eastern theater, we are dominating. Starting from the north, when we say North Sikkim down to both. There are two, parts of Arunachal. One is coming and rest of Arunachal. And there is a, divide 7 valleys in down below. We are not dominating. We are in a very good position. And there are 23, sensitive and disputed areas in my judgment. Perception, no perception. We have to take these. And we are sitting on it, Gaurav, because you see what is going to happen. The Chinese have got only one place which they can do it. Why I say this? First thing, that is the collusive support when you take, the complete northern border along with the western. What they are going, because CPAC, they are not going to leave it, and the Xi Jinping in the third term is going to do it. They are very, very aggressive in Indo-Pacific. You know what is happening in Sri Lanka, Handbam Tota. They are the way they are building their, so they are making a stage to do something. If Taiwan, gone, whether it is their part, is a part of one China policy, I'm least bothered. But I'm bothered about where the India has to do the things at its own. We are in the position, Gaurav, you take it. We will keep discussing if the God gives her the life. It is going to happen. And in my judgment, is going to happen in next campaign onwards, aggressive. It may not happen a full-fledged, but it's going to happen. The collusive support which they want to do it with, because you are talking about the central region also. See, both Limpiadhora, Kalapani, and Lipu Lake, in these areas,
Yes.
we have also gone very, very dominating. They are not in the position other than Dam Chowk. Dam Chowk, but we have to keep our battle groups absolutely. And Siachen area, when we are opening up, Chinese have got a problem. And the Chinese will not able to do it, provided the way we are going full hog. You can't say by diplomacy you will be able to settle this. You can't. You take it, my words. At no way you can settle this with diplomacy.